Hello, this is Greg Birdy with PMI Birdy Properties, and I'm giving you a brief introduction to our maintenance system that we use as propertymeld.com. You should have received an invitation to create a login, and once you've done so, you will log in. What we call maintenance requests are called melds in the system. So you can click New Meld. If you have an emergency, on that red line there, you'll see our emergency phone number. So if you need to make a request over the phone, you can do so there. But as you go along creating a meld, you give a brief description, pick the area, a category, fill out all the pretty much the necessary information on all the fields here to best describe your maintenance request so we can best serve you as much as possible. Last question is, do you have any pets? Then once you go to the next one, you'll be able to schedule different times that are available for you, and those will be sent to the vendor for consideration. You can also add photos that may be on your computer to help identify the problem. And you also can chat with the management company or the management company and the vendor at the same time, all through the chat system. So just be changing that setting there will change who can view the comments that you're making. And it tells you right there will be seen by Birdy Properties. So that one's just the manager and the tenant. And so just the management company will see this comment. If you did want to make a comment to the vendor, you would have to change that setting there. Once you set it up, you'll receive text messages of confirmation. You can also chat through text message as well, like you see here. This is a different text message where you can respond back through text, and all of this is saved in your system. The management company responded. Once you set up the meld, it'll be pending vendor acceptance. And or once the management company has reviewed it and assigned it to a vendor, then it's vendor acceptance. Now this is the vendor's view. They'll come into your account or your request, see your pre-scheduled or pre-available times, and they'll review those. If one of those works out for their schedule as well, for both parties, then they will just choose the one that best suits their time, and depending on the work that needs to be done. So this vendor chose the 6 to 8 o'clock p.m. of the same day on Monday. And once they accept that, the appointment will be scheduled and it'll be in progress, and you'll receive a confirmation text all throughout each one of these steps, keeping you up to date and informed on everything that's going on with your service requests. If for some reason the vendor can't choose from one of your pre-selected times and they need to give you alternate times, they'll select from their availability on the vendor side, right there. And then they'll respond back to you. They'll choose times that were not part of your pre-selected time period, or possibly in a wider window range, depending on the type of work that's being done. Maybe 2 hours is not enough time to complete the job, and so they may need 3 or 4 hours to complete whatever task is being done. They'll select through the calendar system, and you'll receive those options. And then once they click schedule, you'll pretty much instantaneously receive a text message with the first 3 available of the ones that they chose from or that were available. And then now it's pending your availability. If you see that, that'll come in through a text message. You just respond with 1, 2, or 3 if one of those times works out, or 0 for more appointment times. You respond with 3, boom, it's scheduled from 10:45. Remember, you can do all of this from your mobile phone as well. Just go to Safari, propertymeld.com, and log in, and you'll be able to log into your same account just as you did from your PC. Once you've logged in, you can create a new meld and do all the exact same steps we just did on a computer, and you can do all of this from your phone. Or you can also view any previously opened items and see updates there. More information that you can't just get through text message. You can see your full array of information that you've already submitted and the previous photos as well. From your phone, you can also click at the bottom, click take a photo, and take a new photo. Or if you never uploaded those original ones from the PC, you can upload photos from your phone, and that might be the best way to capture the photo and submit it. You click there, and as soon as you press accept, it works on uploading. It may take a little bit longer depending on your connection speed. Once that's on there, we can see the photos we know more details, and then we can forward those photos if need be to the vendor. You can also comment through the system as well on your phone, not just through text message, but if you wanted to do it through the version of looking on the website, you can choose through there, and of course choose the scroll bar between talking to the vendor or just the management. And lastly, one of the best things I think you should do is open up in Safari the Property Meld app. Go towards the very bottom and you'll see a square with that up arrow. Click on there, scroll across the bottom section and click Add to Home Screen. Once you do that, you can rename it. Probably just name it either just Property Meld or Maintenance Request or Birdy Properties Maintenance, anything you want like that, and it'll create an actual app icon which will give you easy access to make those requests in the future. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to our office. We're always here to help. Thank you.